June 24th, 1945. Moscow, Red Square. Just 6 weeks after Nazi Germany's surrender, this was the stage for the most iconic military parade in Soviet history, a triumph forever etched in memory. 200 captured Nazi banners thrown at the foot of Lenin's Mausoleum, the March of the Victors, and tears in the eyes of veterans. Today, we reveal how the legendary Victory Parade unfolded and the secrets it held. Stalin ordered the Victory Parade on May 15, 1945, giving just 1 month to prepare. Only the bravest were chosen, heroes of the Soviet Union, decorated soldiers, and officers who had distinguished themselves in battle. The selection was strict, not just for courage, but even for appearance. Minimum height of 125 cm, perfect posture. Special parade uniforms were tailored, adorned with gold embroidery. At exactly 10 a.m., Marshal Zhukov rode onto Red Square on a white horse, while Marshal Rokossovsky commanded the parade.
Командует парадом маршал Советского Союза Рокоссовский. Парад принимает маршал Советского Союза Жуков.
From the podium of Lenin's Mausoleum, Marshal of the Soviet Union, Zhukov addressed the soldiers of the Soviet Army. The great patriotic war has concluded. We have achieved a victory over fascist Germany unlike any other in history. We triumphed because we were led to victory by our great leader and brilliant commander, Marshal of the Soviet Union, Stalin. Troops marched in the order of their front's positions on the map, from Karelia to the 3rd Ukrainian Front. The procession ended with drummers beating a solemn rhythm. Interestingly, Stalin watched from the mausoleum but did not take the salute, officially because he wasn't a skilled horseman. Heavy rain nearly cancelled the parade, but it went ahead. While most footage is black and white, rare color film was shot for a documentary, and few know that after the parade, participants attended a grand Kremlin banquet, with no alcohol by Stalin's order. This parade was more than a display of military might. It symbolized the staggering cost of victory. Many of the 1,500 participants didn't live to see the 1950s, succumbing to wartime wounds. These images remind us peace is fragile and war is a horror beyond words. One of the parade's most dramatic moments was the throwing of Nazi banners onto a wooden platform in front of Lenin's mausoleum. 200 captured German standards were carried with gloved hands, a symbolic gesture to avoid defiling bare skin with fascist emblems. Legend says one banner accidentally touched Red Square's cobblestones and had to be retrieved after the parade. Want more untold stories of 1945? Subscribe now, like if you honor this victory, and comment below what other World War II parade moments intrigue you. The procession of military hardware began with the anti-air defense regiments, the very units that had defended Moscow's airspace during the war's most desperate nights in 1941 to 42, when the capital faced relentless Luftwaffe bombing campaigns.